Welcome back with gundomforce5. We're checking out some of the weapons for some of the characters. I might purchase something, I don't really know. Fireblade, it's pretty cool for, I think, Cassandra. No, it's Sophie. What else does she got? Soul Edge. It looks stupid, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty powerful. Of course, all the Soul Edge and all the Soul Calibers cost 20,000 gold each. Here's another retarded weapon. It's a top of a pot lid and giant spoon as a weapon. This is some more stupid crap. If you're gonna use Songfred, I suggest you use Soul Calibur 1 for the first player. Soul Calibur 2 for the second player is not all that good. The Great Sword, it's alright, but it's extremely powerful, but really, really slow. The Requiem, it's alright. Its boost is really good. Most of it comes from its power. The Glam's alright. Glam's quick, but it's not strong. The Frost, I love the Frost. It is extremely powerful. Really good impact. Its gauge is decent, but what it lacks is special and speed. Special and speed. So if you're gonna go with a weapon, I'd probably go with Soul Calibur 1 player, the Great Sword, or the Requiem. Or actually the best out of all of them would be the Soul Calibur Final Form. Now, it is very quick and very powerful. Its boost is fair. Its gauge is where it lacks. Now, this weapon actually increases your attack, defense, and HP. It increases your attack by 160 points. It increases your defense by 70 points, and increases your HP by 40 points. Now, I don't really pay attention to the statistics on this crap. I just pick what looks cool and use it. That's just how I am. Of course, that also does have bad side effects. I do not use walk. I'm not really good with his weapons. Valentine, her weapons is all fast, but they're really fast, but they lack gauge and attack power. Her best weapon, I think, is the probably the Alderan. If you want power, you want to go with the Alderan. The Kaleidos scope its gauge is really good and its special is really good, but it lacks boost, impact, and power, which can really have big side effects, negative side effects that I might add, when you're coming up against enemies that are like freaking 3 times your size. Keelik, I can only say so much about this character and his weapons. If you really like using this character and you want to become a master with this, I guess I could consult with my brother and we can talk about it, and maybe I can get some stuff off of him, stuff off of him that I can tell you. But right now, all I can tell you is that if you're going to use him and you want a basic weapon, you need to go with the Calayon. Now it does lack it does lack special and power, but what it lacks, it makes up for in gauge and boost, and its impact is extremely good. I think we're about out of time. No, we still got 5 minutes. That's good. All right. Young Xianghua, I don't really feel like talking about her because I will never use that character unless she is extremely stupid. Lizardman, Yoshimitsu. Lizardman is extremely quick, but his powers just, once again, it's not all that good. Yoshimitsu, his attacks are mostly long-ranged, some melee ranged, but they're not fast, but they are extremely powerful. Like, I think one of his special moves is he does some kind of flip or something like that, and one hit and you're automatically dead, just like that. That's how good his weapons are, but they are extremely slow, and they're mostly long range. So if you like staying away from your character, go with Yoshimitsu. Nightmare and Astaroth, they look exactly the same in the pictures, but the thing with Nightmare, his weapons are slow, just like some Fred's, but they're extremely powerful. Kind of like Yoshimitsu, almost, except there's one difference between Yoshimitsu and Song Fred and Nightmare. Astaroth is mostly all about power. Song Fred is mostly agility and power. And Yoshimitsu is mostly long range and power. So that's really the big differences between them. Astaroth, once again, long range, extremely powerful. He has several different techniques that are pretty easy to pull off as long as you got the basic training down. That are one-hit kill. Cervantes, he is, I wouldn't recommend this character to beginners because most of his techniques are combined, and if you're not really quick at knowing how to use them, you will not successfully pull them off. And he does use a lot of throwing techniques. One of his weapons actually has a gun attached to it, and he throws it up and shoots it like 4 times. Throws you up and then shoots it 4 times, is what I meant to say. Talon, my cousin Terry, he was really good at using Talon. He actually found certain moves that I didn't even know was possible with Talon. I know some of those, but I cannot pull all of them off. Once again, this is probably a character that you want to use if you're not a beginner. I want to repeat that. This is not recommended for a beginner, okay? Cassandra, she's pretty basic. She's about somewhere in between. Probably if you've been playing this game for like a month or two, you'd want to go with Cassandra. Yongsung, he's another one of those characters that you do not want to use if you're a beginner. Sakura, she's pretty basic, but her attacks are not that good at all. They're like extremely weak, unless you know how to pull off her strong attacks. So, if you're like somewhere in the middle, been playing it like I said, like a month or so, You could use Sakura, but you really want to get some good experience with her because our basic attacks are extremely weak. Terra, pretty basic. Zazmarel, he's another one of those characters that you, if you're a beginner, you do not want to use. Hyde, she's pretty basic. Amy, pretty basic. Now, when it comes to characters like, let's see here, Ivy, Keelik, Talon, Youngsung, Zazmarel, and Mitsurugi, I strongly recommend that you are either a master or a pro at this game because their attacks are extremely difficult to pull off. Especially Mitsurugi's, because his is all, I don't know any single one move combat attacks that he has. All of them are combined together and stringed together. So I recommend that you use some of the pretty basic characters. Now, Darth Vader and Starkiller are bonus characters. You cannot use their weapons or their powers. Even though that kind of sucks, but it's the truth. You cannot use them. And if you just started this, like, say for example, you want to try this game out, like today, you go to the store and try it out. I recommend that you start with Darth Vader because his techniques are so basic that it's a toddler could use it. That's how basic they are. Unless it comes to some of his force powers, because those are all combination. So once again, if you just started this game, I recommend you using Darth Vader. If you have it on PS3. This is all I'm going to be able to do for now. Until next time, see